Well, last night wasn't a fluke, was it? Beats Taylor and now beats informed Peter Wright. That's what it means to his nearest and dearest. Young Aiden Kirk's done it again, a 9-5 winner against Snakebite. Very impressive. No wonder he's smiling. No wonder. Let's have a look at the match stats. 88 nearly for Aiden. It's still going to have to improve if he's got ideas of going very deep in this tournament. Peter, in fact, just slightly outscoring him overall, but 3 maximums, 9 140s. And as ever, story of the doubles, 39% against Paul Peters, 17. Let's go downstairs to Isha.
Aiden Kirk, you have a habit of knocking out the big guns. How are you feeling right now?
Over the moon. To beat Phil Taylor and Peter Wright, the calibre of these players, dreams aren't made of it. You can't dream about doing this. This is awesome to be.
This is only your second game on television. You're looking like a seasoned pro out there. How much has the youth tour helped with your preparation?
Well, my current form coming into this event wasn't the best. Then playing the youth tour, the standard of the youth tour is amazing, and that's brought my game on coming into this event. So just kicked on from there, really.
Peter Wright, how are you feeling out there? 5-3 up, and then all of a sudden you found yourself at 8-5 down.
Gutted. I feel like Michael Smith yesterday, missing doubles, but to be honest, Aiden can play better than that, and I was lucky he didn't play brilliant. So well done, Aiden.
Thank you.
Was it just the pressure of the situation at the end there, not being able to complete that double?
I had no idea. When I threw that dart, it was like I didn't know where it was going. I don't know. Yeah, pressure. Yeah.
You must be pretty impressed, though, by the standard of the young talent coming through the system at the moment.
I was young again. They don't care. They ain't got no nerves. It's brilliant. But yeah, I was very nervous, and Aiden just beat me up. So well done.
The draw's coming up, Aiden. Who would you fancy to play next? Michael Van Gerwen, Adrian Lewis?
And they're all quality players. If you're in this competition, you've got a chance of winning it. That's what I think. And if I'm not bothered who I play, I'm just going to go up there, play my darts. If my darts go in, the ball. If they go in, they go in. That's it. So.
Well played once again, and good luck in the next match.
Thank you very much.
Yep, very, very well done. We'll see him back here tonight. Meanwhile, let's round up what else has been happening this afternoon here in Minehead from what was the boiler room and presumably now is the church once again. It's bell ringer in chief, Ned Bolting.
They've turned the lights out.
It's like a Chris Mason exhibition in here now.
Chris Mason, who's, by the way, contemplating shaving the side of your head.
Yeah, I might
aren't
give
you?
it a go, yeah.
It seems you can't play darts without at least a...
You got to have something going on.
There's not much going on here. The lights have gone out, and even though they only stopped playing about half an hour ago, everything has been dismantled and stuck on the back of lorries, and it's up on the motorway somewhere, isn't it? That's the way things go in darts, and we've had plenty of action to reflect on here. Another very action-packed day, including a wonderful performance from our favourite, I know he's your favourite Austrian darts player, Mensur Suljovic, edging out Robert Thornton, 9-7, with his idiosyncratic style and his, well, frankly...
Big win. I mean, Robert, as we know, a Premier League player, an elite player. And this was another shock, really. I mean, Murr's been suffering with back problems, but what a way to wrap the match up. 1-5. Big win against Tuesday.
He means business. Win. Mind you, Mervyn always means business, doesn't he? He has that look about him. How about this? Steve Bunting, the hero of the midnight hour yesterday, nearly getting a 9-darter in the very first leg of the match, just missing out with that double 12. And I don't know whether that rattled him, but Dean Winstanley got the better of him in the end, 9-6.
Another upset.
You have to say so, yes.
All three of those, our sponsors had the guys losing favourites. So, they were shockers. 2
darts Paul Hogan had to wrap things up in the very last leg against Mark Webster. That would have been a big scalp. He sinks to the floor. He had his chances. Webby dug deep and did the business.
Yeah, it's a continued resurgence from Webster. The last sort of 6 months he's really started to turn his game around. He had a great World Championships and he's looking dangerous, as is Painter, another winner in here today.
Mace, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, I've enjoyed it.
Go down the barbers, get yourself sorted, get that new look going. We'll get the lights turned back on here and we'll see you again soon.
I don't know, I quite like that kind of cosy feel with you two down there. They might have locked the doors. Of course, the draw for the last 16 comes a little later, but we have a bonus 4th round match for you live here in the main auditorium next. Eddie Lewis, who was not quite at his level best last night, but was too good for the Rocket Ronny Baxter. He's back in a moment or two to take on the Belgian. The Huybrechts brother that's still standing. Kim went out to James Wade at lunchtime, but Ronny is still in this. Won a slightly tetchy encounter with Simon Whitlock. Not sure what the problem was for the Wizard, but Ronny it is. It all takes to the stage. First man to 9 again. Ronny and Adrian set to make their entrances. For the last place in the last 16, it's back to John McDonald.
Thank you, and welcome back to the action that's coming to you live from Butlins, Minehead! Welcome to the Paul UK Open Championship, brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation and live on ITV4. Time now to meet the players. Time to meet the Rebel with Ronny Huybrechts! And now, ladies and gentlemen, time to meet the reigning European champion and the two-time back-to-back champion of the world jackpot, Adrian
Right, let's see who will be part of the draw that comes live on stage after these two are finished. Will it be Adrian or will it be Ronny? To call it for us, Chris Mason and Stuart Pike.
Yes, they will be. Ball number 16 in that draw a little bit later on. We've seen some fabulous action today already. And to round it all off, Adrian Lewis against Ronny Huybrechts. Kim Huybrechts has already departed, beaten here on the main stage by James Wade. What can brother Ronny do against one of the very best in the business? Could be a case of the do-run-run for Adrian Lewis. He's beaten Ronny Baxter. Can he beat Ronny Huybrechts?
Well, it's a bit of a shock first game win for Ronny against Whitlock. A little bit of needle after that game. Apparently Simon thought that Ronny was bouncing on the back of the stage to, you know, vibrate the sort of the floor in the mini stage that they were using in the other rooms, but refused to shake Ronny's hand. But I think they kissed and made up afterwards.
They will throw for the ball on the stage.
Ronny will throw for the bullseye this
Michael
time.
van Gerwen through, Gary Anderson, Barneveld, Painter, Terry Jenkins, Winstanley beating Bunting. Fast developing story at the UK Open. Total unknown just a couple of days ago to a lot of people in the darts world. Aiden Kirk beat Phil Taylor. He's beaten Peter Wright as well, for goodness sake.
His TV record against top 10 players, outstanding.
So Huybrechts wins the throw for the ball. The Belgian will get us underway.
We discussed it many times in this tournament. Always produces at least one new player to us.
Yeah, there's always a big story developing. It's somebody coming from absolutely nowhere to make a big impression.
171.
Well, all round the ball for a 171. It was just so nonchalant, wasn't it, from Adrian Lewis? Doesn't half make it look easy.
Yes.
Him and Van Gerwen, when they're, I mean, we've seen it when they play each other many
59.
times, but when they're going, it just looks the easiest thing in the world, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I've said it many times. This game is you've got to
125.
focus, concentrate, but not try. It's a strange game, and when you, like you say, when you see Adrian when he's just in full flow and in front and everything's clicking, phenomenal to watch.
Yeah.
136.
It's frightening to watch him practice when you're having a chat with him. And you're just, you know, having a laugh. He can stand there and just 180 after 180 after 180.
Ronny, you require
Well,
160.
he's left himself 100 after 9. Huybrechts on 170 after 9. A fantastic start from both players. Oh yes, another one of those. But yep, Aiden Kirk, 22 years of age from
105.
Nottinghamshire. The story of the
Aiden
tournament.
100.
Taking out Taylor, taking out Wright. 2 double tops.
60. Ronny,
Lewis
you require
normally goes for
65.
2 tops, doesn't he?
25 for tops, I think, is his route. 2 at tops. Needs just
Shot
one.
of the first leg.
14
Ronny
dart
Huybrechts.
leg.
Second leg is Adrian to reverse. Hit more.
Good darts from Ronny Huybrechts. 48 years
60.
of age. He's come to the top echelons of darts late in life, and but he's loving every minute of it.
And he's beat Taylor on TV.
Yeah, he has at the European Championship. We remember it well.
$140.
Decided to give it a real go as a professional in his late 40s, and
139.
but Lewis, surprisingly, his best at a UK Open. 2 quarter-final appearances in 2010 and 2013. Never been further than the last 8 in this tournament.
96.
Got to be good to get to the quarters in this time.
I seem to remember
126.
that Christopher Mason
Only stopped by Taylor.
got to the quarters.
Beat Adrian that year.
When was that? 18. What? 2004 was it?
Yeah, 04, 05.
133.
Good darts from Huybrechts.
I think I beat Adrian 11-9. 112.52 average.
43. Ronny, you require
It's funny how you remember that.
132.
It's in a good list. In good company with that number.
Oh yes, what's that lovely dart? Another
Not
one of
the
those.
best. Yeah, I think he's gone 42 for tops. Yeah.
It was worth the gamble, do you think, to go for the ball?
No.
Adrian, you've got
Better off big target.
133.
Bigger target, treble 14. Oh, double 8.
Well, that was just a whole throw, so Huybrechts here with a chance to break. And this would be an impressive start indeed. Double 4 to break the Adrian Lewis throw.
Perfect marker. Just needs to go anywhere near those 2 and it should be in. There you go.
Big shot on the second leg. Ronny Huybrechts. Third leg is Ronny to throw first. Game on.
So, Adrian Lewis up against it here. Yeah, Huybrechts beating Adrian Gray 5-0. And then a 9-6 win over Simon Whitlock.
Started well, 14 and 15 darts so far. The first 2 legs.
140.
Lewis having that 9-5 victory over Ronnie Baxter, but this is a blistering pace from the Belgian. In the zone.
100.
I think Huybrechts and his brother will have a bit of a shout in the World Cup later in the year.
Yeah,
It's a
World
good
Cup
pairing, that.
World Cup of Darts in Hamburg in June. Memory serves me right, you know.
100.
Last year's World Cup of Darts, Lewis actually beat Ronny Huybrechts in a singles tie.
Yeah.
24.
Oh dear.
Ronny requires
Oh dear,
161.
Adrian.
6 starts at 161. It looks like he's starting down. Interesting.
Look where Adrian Lewis is, a long, long way back.
Ronny requires
Another loose
68.
one from the 2 times
Well, he's
world
being
champ.
forced to try.
What a chance here, what a chance for Huybrechts.
Well, there's no reason why he shouldn't be 3-0 up. Another sub-15 dart leg.
60.
He'll be back.
No trouble though for the Belgium. World number 4, Adrian Lewis. World number 40, Ronny Huybrechts. But
100. Ronny requires 8.
has set himself a target of a place in the world's top 32 by the time the World Championship comes around. You wouldn't bet against it.
No. Very solid player. I mean, he's beat everybody at one point, and he's beat some good players on TV as well. But on the floor, he's beat everybody.
140.
He's not beat him on the floor; he's beat him on TV.
A leg that Adrian Lewis simply has to win.
Well, break after 5 legs, and what he do to get out of this little situation, only 3-2 down.
Well, Michael van Gerwen justifiably favourite to win this with the sponsors.
57.
Adrian Lewis, especially after Phil Taylor's demise. Lewis, second favourite coming into the day, and followed by big names such as Anderson and Barneveld, who are still very much in the mix.
Kevin Painter was impressive earlier.
100.
Very solid.
Kevin Painter is going under the radar at the moment, and that'll suit him just fine.
57.
Keep him out on the outside boards and let him get through to tomorrow. 8 players, that's all out of a field of 138 will go through to our final day on Sunday here in Minehead. But again, great shooting from Ronny Huybrechts, and look where Adrian Lewis is. He's under real pressure. He's producing it under pressure.
177.
Fantastic 177. Well, that under pressure in the match situation, spectacular.
Treble 18 for ball.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Ronny.
Pressure on this 70.
Adrian requires 70.
2 darts at double 8.
Oh yeah, brilliant. The 177 followed by the perfect finish, and well, is that the spark for Lewis?
5 perfect darts at the end of the leg.
Now, can he break back before the break? Class act though, isn't he?
96.
Yeah.
Well, unlucky.
135.
Winning 1 world title is one thing, but a multiple champion now.
Well, to back it up, you know, as he did was just terrific.
80.
Unlucky. Could be a key leg in the match, this.
140.
Well, the last 4 visits to the board for Adrian Lewis have been top draw.
That's the thing, we don't know with Huybrechts how long he can. That's 2 in the last 2 legs on the floor. That one was only a treble 5. You know how long he can sustain this level of around the 100 average. Where, look at this. We know with Lewis he can hold a 110 average all day.
Well, I have to say, last 2 legs have been nothing short of sensational from Adrian Lewis. He's left 46 after 9 darts against the throw. And the break actually could come at the worst possible time for Lewis, having got himself back in it. There we go. Back on track. 2 dazzling legs of darts from Adrian Lewis. I'm pretty sure he would prefer to stay on the way he's playing at the moment. But he'll have to take a breather and come back. Lewis back in this from 3-0 down. 3-2. Huybrechts leads.
Well, I think Ronny Huybrechts could smell blood for a little while there, but Adrian Lewis just suddenly found the excellent switch, and back he has roared from 3-0 to 3-2 in barely a bat of an eyelid. He's back in it, and we are back in the auditorium here in Minehead as we rejoin Chris and Stuart.
Well, Adrian Lewis remains to be seen whether the break has been a friend or a foe. Ronny Huybrechts was terrific in those opening 3 legs, but Lewis just about perfect in those 2 legs of darts that he won. 177 and 180. Some great finishing. Lewis averaging 105 now. Can he take off where he left off? Here with the sponsors, by the way, Aiden Kirk, a 250 to 1 outsider, now 50 to 1 after his 96 win over Peter Wright. Still an outsider, but yep, the story of the day.
Story of the tournament.
100.
Aiden Kirk, if you are just joining us, who beat Phil Taylor, has beaten Peter Wright, the World Championship runner-up, the Premier League leader, 9-5. That and stories like that is what this tournament is all
58.
about.
You look down the list today. Sulovic beating Thornton, shock. Winstanley beating
140.
Bunting, bit of a shock. Chisner was favourite to beat King. King wins 9-4.
Vincent van der Voort will be kicking himself from here back to Holland. Lost 9-8 to his countryman Christian Kirst as Ronny Huybrechts hits a crucial 180 to stay in this leg as Adrian Lewis was threatening to dominate again. Van der Voort, by the way, in that match,
58.
missing match darts in 3 consecutive legs before Kirst won it. But look what that 180 has done. He's put pressure on Lewis. Huybrechts was nowhere in the leg, but that maximum...
Favourite for the leg.
Oh,
Bull.
surely not a 167 to follow a 180. Oh, 6 of the best darts that you will see anywhere, any place, any time from Ronny Huybrechts. A 180 followed by a 167. Fantastic darts. And a break of throw. Wow, look at that, was just amazing.
Is he going to go 180, 167 out, 180?
120.
Or bounce out?
Well, Lewis was just shaking his head, stood behind. He couldn't believe it.
95.
Oh, it went into the end of the stem. .104 average for Huybrechts. 103 average for Lewis.
Well, he's going to have to maintain that standard, Adrian Lewis, if he wants to stay with Ronny Huybrechts.
134.
Going to have to find a little bit more.
Yeah, they played it in a TV major before. We mentioned the World Cup of Darts, but also at the World Match Play. First round at Blackpool last summer.
140.
Lewis winning that comfortably. Before losing one of the great
105.
finals to
Ronny
Taylor
required
after winning one of the great
141.
semi-finals against Van Gerwen. That was some tournament.
It's amazing.
Well, 167 is what Lewis has left.
Two of the best matches I've seen in the last 12 months involve
57.
Taylor and Lewis. Their match in the Grand Slam was just
167. 99.
This
Ronny, you require
4-5-2
84.
and this to take a firm grip on proceedings.
not looking good for Lewis if this goes in. 14 ball. Treble 14, double 11. Yeah. There we go. Go for the treble. Hit 11.
44. Adrian, you require 68.
Double 4, got to go, Adrian Lewis. That's a great marker. Can't afford to miss. Well,
That's
would you
it.
believe that?
Ronny, you require
Would you?
40.
How
It's when you know.
close?
It's when you know it's just not your day. I mean, 2 right on the wire.
Well, they could be pivotal.
Each
They are.
on the
They
center
are.
flag.
Adrian Lewis with 2 darts at double 4 to get it back to 4-3 and then throw to level the match.
He will begin to say to himself,
100.
how's my Donald Duck?
Well, they were unlucky. I mean, they were really well thrown.
Yep.
Fine line.
Yep, that thickness of that wire.
60.
Ooh, he knows.
Yeah.
He knows he's pinched one. Got away with one, but they all count. They all count. Adrian Lewis geeing himself up. He
Motivate
looks
himself.
fired up. He looks really fired up.
He's averaging at 105.
It doesn't matter. Winning a leg, all the same. Whether
Yeah.
a 167 on the ball or pinching it with
Yeah.
tops after your opponent misses.
100.
As I've said many times, they don't write your average on a trophy.
137.
Lewis being pushed here, really pushed by Ronny Huybrechts. Lewis averaging 106 and losing 5-2.
100.
Go
Adrian
figure.
by 84.
Yeah,
44.
didn't need to go the ball route. With Ronny way back on 2-4-1. But this is the kind of leg he needs to, Lewis needs to have on the Ronny Huybrechts throw. I wouldn't worry, mate. Leg's over.
71. Adrian, you require
Again, that hit
40.
the dart.
Just taking the weight out of the.
Game shot on the A flag. Adrian Lewis. 9 flag is Ronny to throw first.
Another crucial leg coming
Yep.
up here.
6-4 at the break would be doable. 5-5 would be a dream for Lewis and his fans.
96.
After the first start, he will be frustrated with that. High in the treble, loads of room. Working from left to right. Drop this one over.
100.
Over pitched.
Over the bar. Not too much bothers Huybrechts. He's not ruffled, is he, by...
He's a laid back character.
Yeah.
Real nice guy. The Rebel. Not sure how he's got that one.
$99.
140 minimum requirement you would feel for Lewis here. Oh, how about a 180, Adrian? Thank you very much. Great darts. Yet again.
All about what Huybrechts does here. No finish for Lewis. So he's going to need 2 visits. Is Ronny going to let him have 2 visits? Another treble. And I'd say no.
140. $65. Ronny, you require 66.
Could have been better. Perhaps should have been better. But Huybrechts here, despite the 180 from Lewis, that was a fabulous 140, wasn't it, Chris? To leave this.
1 dart at double 18.
Well, most important dart of the match so far. Here it comes.
48. Adrian,
And this
you
is
require
Lewis's
98.
most important finish of the match so far. Treble 18. No, can't do it.
38.
Nearly bust.
Ronny, you require 18.
For 6-3.
Game
Great
shot on
dart,
the 9
aggressive
flag.
dart. Never
2/3 of the way there, mate, now.
It's Adrian to throw first. Come on. 13.
Well, look at that from Adrian Lewis, and I reckon he's losing his temper up there, Chris.
I agree.
I think he's getting frustrated. Yeah. He has the look
140.
of someone who knows he's in more than a spot of bother here.
100.
Huybrechts now, for the first time in the match, averaging more than Lewis. 100.02.
But do you know what, Chris? It's impressive. He's just gone about his business, and
59.
you know he's done it very, very well. He's hit the big scores when it mattered. We've seen a big finish. He's 50% on the doubles, which will win you most games.
96.
And he's genuinely put the 2-times world champion under pressure.
Yeah.
And we've seen as this game has gone on, Lewis getting visibly more and more frustrated.
Well, he's forcing the issue with Lewis all the time.
124.
And as a player, you don't, and someone with that free-flowing action like Lewis,
100.
they need to be, need to be in that relaxed mode.
He has 6 darts from 178 here to break again. Oh, what a good dart that was. How about that? How about that? Fabulous starts from the Belgian. And he's in more trouble here, Adrian Lewis.
Double break on the cards.
100. Ronny requires
7-3 to go within 2. Really enjoy the next break.
Well, that should be a good guide. Well, now he's got to think about this as he blocks some of the bed. Where's he going to aim? Is he going to go right? Well,
20.
he went left, and is that a let-off? Is that a let-off?
He has to go for the ball. If he goes for the ball and it's a 25, it leaves 67. Straight at it. No.
52. Ronny requires
Should have got the ball route.
See him, yeah, he made his mind up before we got there and went for it. I don't understand it.
Well, that should be a perfect marker, sliding off the barrel. Well, there we go. Ronny Huybrechts is 2 legs away from causing another big upset at the 2014 UK Open Finals here in Minehead. How about that for a score? Huybrechts leads Adrian Lewis 7-3.
Yeah. It's a double break for Ronny Huybrechts right now over Adrian Lewis. Had a couple of upsets already last night and this afternoon, and this looks for all the world like another. Ronny sawed off Simon Whitlock in a touchy encounter last night, as the boys were saying in commentary, and 7-3 should be his to lose now against Adrian, who looks out of sorts, somewhat like he did last night. Remember, the draw for the last 16 comes at the conclusion of this match. But for right now, 2 legs away, Ronny Huybrechts, as we go back to Chris and Stuart.
Well, Adrian Lewis has got to keep his cool. I think pure and simple. He has the darts. If anyone can turn this around, Adrian Lewis is your man. But he needs to keep concentrating and keep focused. I think he's
45.
Just keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah, but he looked out. He had those 2 fantastic legs. Well, there we go. That's exactly what he does. A fantastic 177. He's just got to go up and play the game.
Yeah, the problem is he's being forced into. He's basically overplaying himself. He's just trying too hard.
140.
Look at this, it's 5 perfect darts, and he's on a 9-darter. Would you believe it? A 177 and then a 180. And Adrian Lewis is on a 9-darter here on Saturday afternoon at the UK Open Finals. The crowd take a collective breath
144.
as Lewis steps up.
Yep.
Another one of those for Adrian Lewis. Well, what a great effort,
85.
what a great effort. 7 perfect darts from Adrian Lewis. We held our breath as well, so did he.
No boo from the crowd because he missed the 9. What's going on?
60. Adrian, you require 59.
But more important than a 9-darter is winning
Just
the leg,
winning the leg,
breaking
yeah.
the throw. And that's what he's
He's
done.
showing
11
the 11
darter.
flag.
That was
Adrian
something.
Lewis.
That was
12
something now.
seconds
Does he
to
mean
reverse.
business?
Game on.
Can he produce one of those fantastic runs which sees him get back into this match?
60.
Again, three well thrown darts all across the top wire. If he tried to put them that close to the treble 20, he probably wouldn't be able to.
45.
Got away with it.
Has the break stopped Ronny in his tracks?
41.
60-41. 11 darter in the previous leg. Starts 60-41 in this one. Frustration for Lewis and his fans.
100.
Yeah.
140.
140 back in business. 7-3 became 7-4. Can he make it 7-5? And then, you know, all of a sudden his opponent will start thinking, won't he? Start thinking about the pressure that he's being put under.
Yep, exchange of pressures will take place.
60.
Great adjustment. And again.
140.
Back-to-back 140s. Do you know what, Mace? He thinks Lewis is in the mood here.
Yeah, he's definitely
55.
gone off.
Adrian, you require 120.
Interesting. Yeah, tops.
Wow, look at that, 140, 140, 120 out. That was brilliant, wasn't it?
Started with 60-41. A leg of 2 halves.
That was brilliant, 409 darts, thank you very much.
This is the one, Stu. Lewis wins this leg.
60.
Turns the game on its head.
If Lewis wins, yeah, absolutely. He'll have broken back as well.
100.
101 average for Adrian Lewis. Huybrechts' scoring has just gone off a little bit,
Yeah,
hasn't it?
he was
Just
more or
dipped.
less around the 100 for the match. With 90% of this game, and he's just dropped off. 93 now.
sure Lewis can sense that as well.
Yeah, he's just got to be careful not to force the issue.
137.
Well,
Which is where you get that, especially a thrower like Adrian, you get that thing where you want to throw quicker and quicker and quicker.
But he's making it look easy again,
Yeah.
and that actually is a bad sign for Huybrechts, and Huybrechts will know that, standing behind Lewis and watching him throw.
It's relentless.
Yeah.
That'll do.
That will do.
Yep. Even a 180 from Ronny puts him on 143.
Lewis is in a good place right now.
Yep. He fancies the job.
134.
Right, 6 starts, no finish for Huybrechts. 6 starts for Lewis. 140 would be dreamy.
100.
That'll do.
Well, there's this match being turned on its head by Adrian Lewis.
99.
Huybrechts puts the touch of pressure on. Double eight for Lewis. Double 4. Good dance again. It's 3 consecutive legs now for Adrian Lewis. It's 2 breaks of throw as well. And Lewis now is on a roll. What a turnaround.
What pressure.
I said when we came back out of the break, if anyone can turn this around. And we've seen Michael van Gerwen do it time and time again. He produces
did it today.
a golden
Went through the
touch to
gears.
spell. He did 5 consecutive legs to blow Andy Hamilton away. And Adrian Lewis here is in the mood. He's in the zone. But what a response! What a response! How about that? Take that, Mr. Lewis.
Anything you can do.
60.
Joy to despair for Lewis.
$95.
Half nicked the throw.
$55.
No finish for Lewis.
Two poor visits equals 6 bad darts, and all of a sudden, are we going to see another momentum change? Fascinating game, really is.
59.
Let off again.
$98. Ronny, you
Not quite
require
enough.
167.
He's already hit this one.
He did.
Second highest finish. We'll need a treble.
60. Adrian, you require 108.
To give us a level game.
Full 19s, double 16.
That's awkward though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, what a dart that was! Fantastic dart!
76.
Almost deserved it after that second
Ronny, you
dart.
require 107.
Has options. Does like to start downstairs first. A 19 leaves 88. Treble 16's just above it. Oh, he's going back up to treble 20. Off that shot.
59.
19 leaves 88. I like the treble 16 tops off that. It's a nice adjustment across.
It's 4 consecutive legs for Adrian Lewis. He looked down and out. What a fight back. He's fired up all right now. It's 7-7. Well, a fantastic finale to the afternoon session on day 2 here at the UK Open Finals.
Best of 3 now. Squeaky time.
46.
And an instant chance to break the Huybrechts throw.
100.
The draw to come for the 5th round. The last 16 will be played tonight here in Minehead. 8 players to take us
100.
into Sunday. Perfect dart for Lewis.
99.
Well, that should have been so much better after the first dart, to be
That's
fair.
180 written all over it.
Yeah.
He's 53 in front, minus these.
85.
Okay, still got a chance. Won't want it at 140 in this combination. No, it went 18s first. 140 would have left him 162. No
28.
finish. That's awful.
Do you know, I'm not sure if that first dart he got caught in two minds.
Yeah, and it just rattled him.
I think he wasn't sure whether to go for the treble 21st and then switch for the 18s, and that was the result.
60.
Not left to finish.
No damage done.
Nervy, edgy leg. Needs treble. There we go.
92.
One treble minimum for Huybrechts. Just risking it. Great adjustment. Oh, that's lovely.
How about that?
34.
Under pressure, that was exceptional. Lewis here. Got to get a big 60 here.
60.
Well, 60
Ronny
from three is not
76.
enough. He's lost the last four legs. Can he stop the rot, Ronny Huybrechts?
16 for tops. One dart. Nice finish this one for Lewis.
Adrian
Only needs
Kirk,
one treble 18.
122.
4 18s ball. Oh, double 7.
Look at this, look at this!
115. Ronny, you require 40.
He won't help you, kid.
Well,
What a
so
chance that
close.
was.
Yeah, you just thought on a roll when the two
Yeah.
treble 18s went in, you thought it was inevitable.
Well,
Well, that's inevitable. Ronny Huybrechts stops the rot. 8-7. Can Adrian Lewis take us to a deciding leg? Well, with darts like that, you feel that we could be going the distance. 6 180s now for Lewis.
Well, last time he hit one, Huybrechts replied.
140.
Good game this. 8 points in front, Lewis on the average. 100 average Lewis, 92 Huybrechts.
Well, at the second break when Huybrechts led 7-3, if you'd have said to Lewis, this will go to a last leg decider, he'd have taken it every single time.
You pulled your arm off for it.
100.
It's one treble, just to set an easy 2-dart finish up.
But you know, we've seen some dramatic last leg deciders. Christian Kist edging Vincent van der Voort. Van der Voort missing a stack of match darts to win it. 8-7, 8-8. Paul Hogan missing match darts, and Mark Webster winning in the last leg as well earlier today.
99. Adrian, you require 80.
Ian White's had 2 last
He's just
leggers
realised
so
what
far.
he's done. He's
He
not
has.
left to finish. Lack of concentration
Right,
from
Lewis
Huybrechts.
might go for the ball. Okay, treble 10. Stay there. Oh dear,
36.
lazy.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Really?
in that kind of combination shot, if you think of the 81, normally it'd be 19-12 ball. So you go for the ball first, the 25 leaves a 2-dart finish. So go for the ball first instead of last.
42.
Surprised it didn't go that way.
Adrian, you require 45.
45 for Adrian Lewis to take us to a last leg decider.
Hill,
He
hill.
was 7-3 down. He's won 5 out of the last 6 legs. But Ronny Huybrechts hit the ball right at the start about 40 minutes ago, and that has earned him the right to throw for the match in a deciding leg.
I'm sure he's hit hundreds and hundreds of 12-dart legs. And what he'd do for one right now. What Adrian do for a 9.
How about that? How about that? I'll tell you what, that is pure
Class.
tungsten class. 7 180s, but from the time the first dart went in, the second one and the third one were inevitable. What a comeback this has been.
41.
What
Now
a
got
fight
the throw.
back.
Now got the throw. One treble required. Gets two.
Wow, this has been some of the best darts you'll see.
Last two legs, 180, 140.
100.
From 7-3 down, Adrian Lewis is closing in on a fabulous victory. Well, look at
41
that,
after 9.
Look at this. Well, sometimes you've just got to say, brilliant. I think sometimes Ronny Huybrechts might have to admit too good, because in the end Adrian Lewis has been too good.
Fabulous performance.
60.
9 double 16 to complete the job in 11 darts.
He hasn't been in front at all during this match.
9.
He will return after missing 2 match darts. Even the best suffer the nerves.
Bit of winning line there. Yeah, incredibly, the only time he's going to be in front of the match is to win it.
Well, can he win it?
140.
Can he win it? Can he win it? Incredible tension. And Adrian Lewis produces a quite fantastic comeback to go through to the last 16 of the UK Open. From 7-3 down, Lewis with some magical darts. The draw is coming up for the last 16. Adrian Lewis deserves to be in the hat. 9-8, he beats Huybrechts in a thriller.